Stan Jabalisco here, proprietor and operator of amateur radio station W1GV, Whiskey 1 Good Vibrations, with just a quick idea for those of you who would like to have a simple antenna that's just about as easy to put up as anything. What you need is an excellent radio frequency ground at your station. Now, if that station happens to be on the ground instead of up in a tree, that's going to be fairly easy to do. You pound a ground rod into the ground, obviously, right outside of your station window, and then put a bunch of radials out onto the ground and get yourself an excellent RF ground right at your station. And then you stuff one end of a long random wire antenna into the center conductor spot in your coaxial cable output right on your radio. You do not need a Transmatch for this, although I'm really an advocate of Transmatches. They're perfect for random wire antennas too. But if you don't happen to have one around, stick the end of the wire right into the center conductor spot in the PL259 in the back of your radio. But make sure that that wire is an odd multiple of 1/4 of a wavelength long at the frequency you want to use it at. So at 40 meters, for example, 7.040 megahertz, you might have a 33-foot quarter wavelength wire, or 3 times that, or a 99-foot wire, or 5 times that, whatever that turns out to be, etc., etc., etc. And you're going to get a reasonably decent SWR, obviously no feedline SWR loss, and as long as your transmitter or transceiver will put power into it without rejecting it as some kind of an anomaly, that is, too high of an SWR, you're going to have a really good antenna. The only trouble is, comes right down to the shack. If you run QRP, you're not going to have RF in the shack problems, but some of your antenna is going to be right in your face. But it's very easy to do. It's cheap. It doesn't necessarily require elaborate real estate, although if you're going to do it in the middle of Manhattan, you might have trouble unless somebody will let you string that thing between a couple of skyscrapers. Now there'd be a trick. Stan Jabalisco, W1GV, saying 73, which means best regards in ham radio jargon, and so long, which means did-did-did-da-did-da.